because the classwork was suddenly a little harder than high school. Enter Muppet and Go Libraries into my nightlife. I remember how special it was, meeting the girl from Long Beach, the little player, who became and still is my very best friend, and she is here somewhere today. I also remember the young man who drove me home after class one day, asked me if he was putting into the project, and then decided he didn't want to have anything to do with me because of where I live. Now, my mama always told me, it's not where you live, it's how you live. That's how Carolyn Gardner ran her house. She told us not to be ashamed of where we live. But I guess this young man didn't want a friend from the project. Somehow that changed when he saw me 2 years later in this very stadium.
Winning!
One day he even tried, yes, any cheerleaders and dance team members in the house. Yes. One day he even tried to trace me down as I was walking to the DG house at 2710 Shannon Road. Anchors away, DGs. I was so proud of my new house, and I was still very proud of my old house in the projects. Fortunately, most people didn't care about my zip code. I was embraced by amazing people who were dedicated to preparing me for the next legs of life. Class of 2024, you have also been embraced by amazing people who taught and cared for you during very turbulent times. Class of 24, please stand one more time and give an accurate round of applause to the people who nurtured you. Thank you. Now, while these wonderful people are still available to you, they have left the next chapter of life up to you. In my world, I think of the next chapter as a new season. And the message to you, class of 2024, is the ball is in your hands. Now, certainly you didn't think that you were going to leave today without getting a sports-related message from me, the CEO of the NBA, Dallas Mavericks. Where I see that like sports in here. Where a former California Golden Bear, Hall of Famer Jason Kidd is the head coach. And of course, there's baseball World Series champion and Catalan, Marcus Semien. So okay, I need everyone, our graduates and everyone, to look at someone, look at a smile, and tell him, neighbor, okay, I need to hear you, neighbor, the ball is in your hands. Now, I grew up in a Pentecostal church, and we had a lot of neighbors, and we would know if you don't get nervous, I'm going to let you out before midnight. Find someone else to smile, find someone else, and tell them, neighbor, the ball is in your hands. Do we have any basketball, baseball, football players with us today? How about soccer, volleyball, softball, golf, rugby, lacrosse, water polo, tennis players in the audience? What are you all over here at Berkeley? At some point, most of you have found a ball that is unique to a sport, training, or leisure activity. You become familiar with that ball and what to do with it. Scholars, the ball I am talking about today is different. The playing field is global and multi-dimensional. And the game is more significant, believe it or not, than the Cal Stanford big game. You are now playing the game of life. And your ball is a collection of choices that you get to hold each day. Allow me to give you 6 things to consider as you embrace this new ball and prepare to play on this new court. Consider this your final lesson at the University of California at Berkeley. Number 1, teammates. Constantly ask yourself, who else is on the court with you? Who are you doing life with? Always Always keep good company. Run with good people who are doing things and who will help you keep your court safe. Number 2, your position. Be mindful of your position on the court. You have a distinct role to play in advancing the law for society. Give up your time, talent, and treasure. Perhaps you will be the one who changes a life forever by teaching someone how to read. Or maybe you'll be the one with the public mission mindset who mobilizes people to address an international crisis. Or just maybe you will be the one with the means to make other people's dreams come true. I didn't know on my college graduation day that I would adopt 4 children, save them from abuse, abandonment, and neglect, and give them stability and a